Good day, everyone. Today we will be discussing the article From Paradise to Perdition, Tale of a Sanitary Landfill in Bulacan Gone Wrong, published by ABS-CBN News and written by Jerry Lirio. This article is important because it shows how a project that was supposed to help manage waste actually led to serious environmental problems, especially water pollution. Before discussing the problem, it's important to understand that the landfill in Bulacan was originally designed to be a model sanitary landfill. It was planned to follow proper waste management systems, including waste segregation soil covering proper drainage and treatment. It was even described as a dream landfill that could become a tourist attraction. However, over time, the plan was not properly followed and management became poor. One major event happened in August 2017. Residents reported a loud explosion in the landfill. After that, a large amount of garbage, collapsed waste, including plastics, chemicals, and even hospital waste, flowed into the Estrabial River. The river connects to other areas and eventually leads to Manila Bay. This means the pollution did not stay in one place. It spread across multiple communities. Because of this incident, residents experienced water pollution in rivers, foul smell in the environment, possible health risks, stress, fear, and lack of sleep. There were also reports of air pollution, road damage, environmental destruction. The community described their situation as something that continued for years, not just a one-time problem. The landfill was also accused of violating several laws such as Ecological Solid Waste Management Act, RA 9003, Environmental Impact Assessment laws, rules about landfill location near rivers. For example, landfills should be at least 50 meters away from rivers, but this one was too close. This shows that the issue is not only environmental, but also involves poor compliance with laws and regulations. Now, let's answer the main question. Do we think water pollution is worse today? Our answer is yes. In the past, there was less waste, fewer industrial activities, less plastic use. Today, waste production is much higher. Plastics and chemicals are more common. Urban areas produce more pollution. The Bulacan case is a clear example of how modern waste systems can still fail and cause large-scale pollution. Our judgment is based on several reflections. First, we considered real-life events like this landfill issue, which shows how pollution can spread quickly. Second, we observed that environmental problems are becoming more common in news and daily life. Third, we see that systems meant to protect the environment are sometimes poorly managed. This makes us conclude that pollution today is not only worse, but also more complicated. From personal experience, we can also see signs of water pollution. For example, rivers and canals often contain garbage. Floodwater sometimes smells bad. Plastic waste is very common in urban areas. In places like Parañaque, or even when traveling from provinces like Bicol to Manila, the difference in environmental quality is noticeable. During the pandemic, there were moments when pollution seemed to decrease, but waste, especially plastic, actually increased. These experiences influence our opinion because they show that pollution is part of our everyday lives. To make a more accurate judgment, we still need more data. For example, long-term water quality measurements, government environmental reports, health statistics related to water pollution. We also need consistent monitoring of rivers and groundwater. Without this information, it is difficult to fully understand whether conditions are improving or worsening. To analyze water pollution properly, we need to consider sources of information, government reports, news articles, scientific research, types of pollution, industrial waste, household waste, agricultural runoff impacts, human health, ecosystems, economy. By combining all of these, we can make a more balanced and informed judgment. The biggest lesson from the article is this: even a well-planned project can fail if it is not properly managed. The landfill started as a paradise project but turned into a perdition or disaster because plans were not followed, regulations were violated, monitoring was weak. This shows the importance of accountability and proper implementation. To conclude, the Bulacan landfill case shows how serious water pollution can become when waste management fails. We believe that water pollution today is more widespread and dangerous. It affects both the environment and human health. To solve this problem, we need better waste management systems, strong enforcement of environmental laws, greater awareness and responsibility from everyone. In the end, water pollution is not just an environmental issue, it is a human issue. What happened in Bulacan is a warning that if we do not take action, more communities may experience the same problem. Protecting our water is protecting our future. Thank you.